Welcome back to KHS Cougar News. I'm Victoria.
And I'm FJ, bringing you this week's news. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it.
Coming up, make sure to go to iFest on November 15th and Pause and Clause meeting November 12th.
Academic recognition is nothing new at Kepner, and this year, students are keeping that tradition going.
Once again, Kempner High School students made the 2026 National Merit semifinalist list. Seniors Daniel Nguyen and Liam Lazaro, however, handled the news in unique ways.
Now, what are drawbacks? Who knows? What does that word mean?
It felt absolutely terrible. No, I'm kidding. It felt great to be recognized.
I haven't told my parents yet, actually. It could be a surprise. I'm hoping to tell them later if I make finalist and get a scholarship.
Usually, I really like this quote called, "Do the scary thing first and get scared later." So basically, when you approach something new, you just try to break it down into different steps. That's what I try to do, and then wait until afterward to think about how you did.
To learn something new, I think the best thing you can do is just try to find an online resource or a textbook and do practice problems.
iFest is next week on November 15th. Reese interest forms open November 17th. Be sure to sign up as soon as you can if you are interested. Hey FJ, how's your high school experience been?
I would say interesting.
We asked some of our Kempner Cougars to rate their high school years. Take it away.
Freshman year, I would give it a solid 7. I thought it was a good experience, kind of like middle school, but yeah. Sophomore year, I would give it like a 5. It was pretty boring. I didn't really do much, but overall, it was pretty good. Junior year, I would give it a 3. Very stressful, especially with the SAT, and also like college planning and all that stuff. Senior year, I would give it an 8. It's pretty chill so far, except for college stuff. But other than that, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say freshman year is like a 9.7 out of 10, and that's in my first place spot. And sophomore year, I'm gonna have to say is in third place with like a 7 out of 10. And then we got senior year right now in second place with a 7.5 out of 10. And then in dead last place by far, by a landslide in last place, is junior year with a negative 10 out of 10. In fourth place, the worst year, junior year.
Freshman year would be like a 7 out of 10 because it was pretty free and really easy. Sophomore year, I feel like a 2. It's like when high school started hitting. Junior year was pretty easy, so it was like a 8 out of 10. And then senior year is it's also pretty free, but I give it like a 9 out of 10.
I would rate my freshman year a 5 because new school. My sophomore year, I would rate it like a 3. My junior year, I would rate it like a 0. And my senior year, I would rate a 9.
So freshman year, I'll probably rate it probably about a 7 because I use that as like an experience year to get used to high school. My 10th grade year was my first year at Kempner. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I rated probably like a 9. I liked it. That's why. 11th grade year, I felt like it was easy, so probably about a 6. It was okay. And then senior year, I'm loving it so far. I'm liking all the activities that we're doing, and I'm ready to graduate.
Now to 3 things you need to know. Pop star Billie Eilish donates $11,500,000, tells billionaires to help. At the WHG Innovator Awards, Billie Eilish revealed that she's given $11.5 million from her store to charity. She urged billionaires to share their wealth, saying, quote-unquote, no hate, but give your money away.
Bringing you the latest from New York City, where Zohran Mamdani has achieved a historic and stunning victory in the mayoral election. Mamdani's victory is historic on several fronts. He will become the city's first Muslim and South Asian mayor, as well as its youngest in over a century when he takes office on January 1st, 2026. White House to issue only partial SNAP payments this month. The Trump administration said it will issue only partial SNAP food stamp payments this month, affecting millions of Americans who rely on food aid due to funding shortfalls.
Let's check in with Braden and find out what's going on with Cougar Athletics.
Our school teams had a successful week in sports. The varsity football team dominated on Halloween with a big 31-10 win, showing strong defense and teamwork all night long. The freshman football team also came out victorious on October 30th, defeating their opponent 16-8 in a hard-fought game. The season is coming to a close, so make sure you go out and support varsity football at Henry Winston Stadium in Friendswood this Friday at 7 p.m. And check out the freshman team tonight also in Friendswood at 5 p.m. Over on the volleyball court, they swept Springwood 3-0 October 30th and took down Lamar 3-1 October 28th. Unfortunately, November 4th, they took a 0-3 loss against Hendrickson. Fun fact, I'm really good at basketball puns, but I only work on them when I'm traveling. 6'7". But seriously, girls basketball kicks off this Friday at 7 p.m. against Sam Rayburn here at KHS. And boys basketball is coming up on the 21st, so keep an eye out for that.
Thanks, Braden. Marching on, we'll now take a behind-the-scenes look at how Harold Kepner Marching Band gets ready for competition season.
I was excited to play our new song that we learned called Golden Hour by Jake, and just in general, like performing in front of a crowd again, especially since it's my senior year. A piece of advice that I would give to incoming freshmen or just freshmen in general, to be really patient with yourself, especially in the beginning of the season, because what people expect in band is to get to the end result immediately, but if you don't take the steps to be efficient like throughout the whole season, then you just won't get the result you expect.
One thing I enjoy about band is the people. It's definitely like the main draw I have to being here. I really like just like all the different people and all the different type of relationships you build. My favorite memory from past competition seasons would be my freshman year, Romeo and Juliet show. It was our first comp. We did pretty bad, but coming back here to the band hall, our drum major at the time, we gave a pretty good speech and that like motivated us for the rest of the year, and I was like, it was a good bonding moment. New advice I'd give is don't try to like be crazy. Just kind of like be cool, meet new people, have fun, and don't take it like super duper serious. Have a little bit of joy when you do it.
I feel like we have a lot of experience this year, so the older members bring a lot of playing ability strengths, and then the younger members bring a lot of enthusiasm and pride to the program. I would describe this year's percussion section in one word using the word heart, because I feel like every single member in the program has dedicated their time and their efforts into this program, and they put a lot of heart into it. Every single day everybody shows up, tries their best, and I feel like we're better every day because of that.
Our band wrapped up an amazing competition season last Saturday. Great job to everyone who represents our school so well. Now, let's celebrate some other special people. It's time for birthdays. Happy belated birthday to Braden Davis.
Grandma, what do you think of Braden? Grandma, what do you think of Braden?
Oh, sorry, I can't hear very well. You talking about Braden Davis?
Yes.
Braden?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, you talking about Braden? Oh, no. Oh, don't get me started on Braden now. Don't. Oh,
Someone get Grandma water, quick.
Oh, my. Ah! Matter of fact, where's Braden at? Where's Braden at? Braden! 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 Braden!
like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Keep up with KHS Cougar News and KHS Press however you stay connected. And that's all for today, Cougs. I'm Victoria.
And I'm FJ.
We'll
see you next week.
Wait, what I do though? What did I do?